my god, my husband.
Please work, please work. Oh.
Hello everyone, I'm Lily.
And I'm Val.
And today we are going to our friend's place eat some
Nasi Lemak.
哇，我们今天order from 3 different Instagram stores. So today we'll be eating, and then rating all the Nasi Lemak. So let's go. Yes, that way turn right. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Wow, 还有小狗，可爱。OK， 我们到了。
Tower 7? Tower 7.
我好像打电话是不是
Hello?
Yeah, right now it's COVID, so we can't really eat there. So that's why we've ordered some delivery. We're gonna package it up nicely on some plates and we'll show you guys. We've got a bowl, put the rice in, and try again. Okay,
And we have the plates.
freshly wiped down. Okay, round 2 of the same life hack. Let's hope this works. Okay, please work. Okay, wait, please work. Oh! So maybe while we're at it, we can talk a bit about Nasi Lemak. Yeah.
Right, so Nasi Lemak is also known as Malaysia's national dish. And it's usually a breakfast food. It can range from as cheap as 150 ringgit, which is around 3 to 4 Hong Kong dollars.
That's cheap. That's very cheap. I think in Hong Kong, when you buy Nasi Lemak, it's like
$60.
$60 probably. Yeah.
This one costs 80.
This was
Hong Kong
$80. But it's very authentic. It looks very authentic with all the rendang and sambal. Usually in there are other places in Hong Kong too, some cheaper places, but yeah, I think Mamak Chung is more authentic in our experience.
Gotta have a lot of anchovies and peanuts.
What we're gonna plate it first, and then we'll show you what is part of a Nasi Lemak. So as for Nasi Lemak, there are actually different variations. And so some of the different variations are like traditional Malay, Malaysian Chinese, Singaporean Chinese is actually also different too. But today, we have different traditional Malay ones and usually Malaysian Chinese ones.
Later.
Now we're starting with Mamak Chung. So maybe let's go for presentation first.
Presentations, Okay, it actually came in a whole bunch of plastic boxes, so it doesn't look as nice. But I mean, if you're into doing the presentation kind of thing, it did come in separate boxes. Each component was its own separate box, so you can do something like this, and you could just individually plate all the stuff.
So we cannot really rate how it looks like in person when they first serve you because we only got the delivery, right? So I would say overall it's very clean. Everything is in its place. It came very nothing spilled and everything. So I would say that's a bonus point. For me, it presented here, right? It looks, again, what I said is it looks very authentic, very go Malaysian Mamak thing. They give you, this is what you get. It's a very traditional kind one. Yeah, so for the Mamak Chung one, it's a more traditional Malaysian kind of
Nasi Lemak.
and it's the basic, right? You have the coconut rice, sambal, some beef rendang, eggs, ikan bilis,
And peanuts.
Yeah,
The
and
most
also
important part.
cucumber. Presentation, what do you think?
We did it ourselves, give it a 4.
What do you mean? 5 out of 5 for our own presentation.
Yeah, I put all the effort into it.
Yeah, I think it's presentation, I would say I'll give it a 4 for its cleanliness because everything is in its place, nothing spilled. So I would say that wise is pretty good for me. Yeah, for you too, right? Okay, let's go into the flavor. Okay, let's go try. Come eat. Okay, let's try the rice first. She has a very strong liking for rice.
No, because I just think that Nasi Lemak, what really makes a Nasi Lemak is the coconut rice.
Which one?
I don't know, that's what makes Nasi Lemak unique. Otherwise you could just at home you could just steam your own rice, buy sambal.
But I think I agree with you, the rice is what really makes it. I think usually it's cooked with coconut milk, so that's what gives it this sort of a sweeter rice taste. and it's like it tastes more. Yeah, the coconut just adds to the nasi lemak. So I think overall the rice for me is a bit sticky, but it's pretty good. I can taste the coconut milk in it. It's not bad. I'm gonna try the sambal right now. I'm interested. Sambal, right? Sambal is a shrimp paste. So it's like a spicy shrimp paste that you add in. It's salty. It's a bit salty. Just a little bit too salty.
That's what the rice is for.
Oh, you gotta have good rice. I think personally for me, yeah, the sambal, I think it's I have a very like 清淡的一个 taste. So it's a very strong taste in the beginning when I try it, and then it turns very salty. So if you're someone like me who cannot take too much salty kind of person, 我觉得这个一定要跟其他东西吃，好像跟饭吃比较吃。Yeah.
I mean, I would say that very few people just eat sambal like that.
Okay, I'm not just eating sambal by itself, but like
Yeah,
it's
but
like it is.
Yeah, it is very salty.
Yeah.
Like when you first bite into the sambal, it is very salty. Yeah. I'm gonna try the ikan bilis and the peanuts.
And I just tried the rendang. I hear a sound of approval.
It's so crispy.
真的。Oh yeah. It like echoes in my head. This crispiness.
That's the hallmark of a good nasi lemak.
That's good. That's really really good.
Yeah, even though it's been like a couple hours since you ordered this, it is still crispy.
Yeah, like 2 hours, it's still very crispy. That means they did it well. They don't just throw it in, they actually put a lot of effort in that. That's very good. The peanuts and the ikan bilis, they did it very well. My take for rendang is that I think the same thing, right? 我不是吃很多很重的味道的东西，所以我觉得the first bite I think is very strong taste and very beefy taste, very beefy aftertaste. But I think it's okay. I think it's because it's a little bit cold now, so I think it's a bit harder. So I think when you first get it served, I think it will be a lot more chewier, a lot better. Yeah, I've tried everything so far. Have you tried?
Yeah, I've tried everything.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think about the sambal?
The sambal, okay, like the spice of the sambal, when you eat it, it doesn't taste that spicy, but after a while, it starts getting spicier.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's very, you know what I said, it's salty, but I think it's very smooth for me, so it goes down very easily. Same thing, like I think the spiciness for me is okay, it's not bad. Okay, the sambal I think is good. It's a bit salty, but it's good. For the rendang, I think it's because a little bit too cold, or like a little bit like 没有这样新鲜 now, so I think it's a bit hard. So I think the rendang I will give it like a 2.5, like a 30 maybe, very average. But the ikan bilis 跟那个 peanut 真的很好吃，我觉得那个是 5 out of 5.
Just straight 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Honestly, this is like the ikan bilis is very very good, and also this whole dish, right? It just tastes like home. It just tastes like it came straight out of Mamak. Yeah, exactly. Okay, out of taste. Okay, flavor wise for the whole thing, what would you rate it?
Like the whole thing. Actually, given that I haven't had I haven't had Nasi Lemak for like a couple months, so I feel like it's actually quite a solid 4. If you miss Malaysia, like this is the way to go.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4 too. I think what really makes it for me is ikan bilis. When you go buy, right, excuse me, extra ikan bilis please. When you go order. I think yeah, overall is a 4. Okay, so this is worth 85 Hong Kong dollars. Final verdict, is it worth it?
Yes.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
It's worth it? I think so. I think it's, in my side, it's worth it too, because it's actually like 我们2个人吃一个是不是好像吃不满这样？我们其实后面actually it came with more. So I think for like even for one person it's a lot already, but it came with like the serving is really big. So for 85 like dollars, it's actually really good. Yeah, it's very worth it. It's like when you go back straight to Malaysia, that kind of flavor. Yes. So if you miss Malaysia, you want something big serving at a pretty relatively good price in Hong Kong, now Tung is the way to go.
This one looks more
Say it.
lumpy. This has the best presentation out of all the Nasi Lemak we've tried.
Very soft.
Yeah.
It's very good, yeah.
I mean, yeah, and at least it's not crispy.
What's crispy?
You know rendang's not supposed to be crispy, right?
The
Like-
crispy rendang? I've never heard crispy rendang before.
You don't know crispy rendang? Wait,
No.
wait.
No.